Hi all, this is Kevin Stewart Builds 250. I'm Kev, and this is stage 38 of issue 11 of Build the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. Okay, so stage 38, wow, £10 for about 10 wires, nearly a pound a wire I think. But it's like that on these part builds sometimes. Sometimes you get, big issues with big metal parts, take a while to fit. Sometimes you just get a few wires, and this is one of those few wires stages. So yeah, I think we're only fitting one as well, so it's going to be a fairly quick stage again. But let's get into it. Let's have a look at the inventory and let's get into the build for stage 38. Okay, so the parts here for stage 38, obviously not much, just a few wires, but look, fairly good qualities. The stuff on the DeLorean, we had a few issues with that, with the quality of the wiring and the soldering and everything, and the switches. Don't look too bad a quality on this one. The heat shrink seems to be done pretty well. Soldering seems to be okay. Switches seem to be on okay. So we'll have a look. Obviously we're not going to know until we get it onto the car and get it all working. But yeah, not much there, but that's the parts, if you like, for stage 38. I think this is the only one we're going to be using for stage 38, the brake light wire. So the rest of it I'm going to put away and put back into its packaging and keep it safe until needed. But let's get into this short build for stage 38. Okay, so just bringing this over from last issue from stage 37, we're just going to be fitting the brake pedal switch and wire. I think it's just going to kind of go in like that, so when the brake pedal obviously presses that, it's going to make the connection. I'm just going to bring on the brake lights. Okay, kind of putting that in position and fitting that in with one EP screw. So first off, I had a few issues with this one to start with, so I've kind of gone back and done it a different way. The first issue I had was I kind of put it in the wrong hole, the switch itself. I didn't realise it had that little locating spigot on there, and that hole wasn't drilled very well anyway, the top one, so I couldn't get a screw into there. So originally I had it like that, thinking that the brake pedal would kind of sit and knock that up. But it has got that little locating pin, so the actual switch itself, if you like, goes in there. But that hole wasn't drilled very well on mine, so I had to first off use a screw to tap that hole before I fit the switch. Then when I fitted the switch, and I had the switch fitted as it says to do in the instructions, then putting that in there with the switch already fitted and the brake pedal in, it was just battering that switch. So in the end, I decided, well, what I'll do is I'll fit the brake pedal, not how it shows in the instructions, fit the brake pedal first and then put the switch in the correct orientation, if you like. So I think that's the best way to go, and that's the way that I've gone. Where I'm going to go is I'm going to fit the brake pedal first with the cover. So I'm going to fit the brake pedal first with the cover, and then I'll fit the switch after I've done the brake pedal. So I'm going to fit this brake pedal in. Just seems to work a little bit easier for me. It was just fitting the brake pedal, not how it shows in the instructions. Fit the brake pedal first and then you can get the switch in with the brake pedal in position. Strangely though, the brake pedal isn't being held by like a spring or anything like that. The only thing stopping the brake pedal operating, or moving if you like, is this electric switch. It'll just dangle there. There's no like spring pressure or anything like that. Okay, so with the brake pedal in place then, I kind of move it out of the way. And I'm going to fit the switch. And then you can kind of move the switch a little bit if you need to before the actual brake pedal gets in the way. The brake pedal's there, and you can see that will operate the switch. and it's kind of got enough resistance to hold the brake pedal in place. So I guess it's going to sit kind of like that in the car, and then you just do that and it'll operate the switch. It'll operate the switch. Okay, so that's stage 38. Not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so stage 38 done there. It's always the ones that you think are going to be no bother that always end up being like the most difficult. Yeah, getting that switch in, that brake pedal switch, kind of took me by surprise a little bit. There was no kind of spring or anything on the brake pedal switch. It just seems like it's the switch itself that's preventing the brake pedal being pressed. Once I got it into the right position though, it wasn't too much aggro. It's just making sure you got it in the right position. And I did find it easier fitting the brake pedal first and then the switch, but making sure that all the holes were kind of, I'd already put a screw into the holes to pre-cut the threads. Okay, so that's it for the stages for subscribers pack from issue 11. So obviously just waiting on the issue 12 subscribers pack coming through. As soon as that does, I'll be getting those videos kind of uploaded as soon as I can. So if you like the progression of this part build, then please consider subscribing. If you'd like to be notified anytime that a video goes live, please remember to click the bell. But thank you very much for watching. Hope to catch you again on the channel soon. Take care and ta-da for now.